Hi everybody, this is Denise with Purple Paper Paradise and the AccuQuilt Design team, and today I am here with another eBosser video, and I am still loving my eBosser as much as I did in my previous videos. It has been truly like probably my perfect machine. So I'm going to go ahead and show you something real quick that I think a lot of you might find very interesting. The eBosser can actually cut, so far I've been able to cut up to 8 layers of quilter's cotton weight fabric. And to do that you need to use like a steel rule die. And I'm going to demonstrate this with 2 different dies. This first one is an AccuQuilt Go die. And this is one of the thick Sizzix dies. This is the Tim Holtz Tattered Florals. These are made the same way as the other thick Sizzix dies, so it'll work with both of those. Do not attempt to cut that many layers of fabric with a thin metal die like the Spellbinders die, because the dies, the way they're made, they don't have a deep enough blade to cut through that many layers of fabric. But because the blades are embedded in the foam in these dies, it absolutely can cut that many layers of fabric. So we're going to go ahead and do the AccuQuilt first. I've got my D platform, which is, according to the manual, is the one that you want to use with this type of die. And I've got a bunch of fabric here. Just so you know, this fabric was pre-cut and it's not going to completely cover this die, but we get the idea. So, but this is like truly one of those moments where you go, oh my goodness. And especially for quilters and sewers out there, I think you guys are really going to find this just fascinating. So, alright, so I've got my 8 layers of fabric on there. And I'm going to go ahead and just top it with my A plate. Now, we're going to feed this into the eBosser. If you feel like it's like, oh my gosh, I think it's too thick, just give it a bit of a shove. You go ahead and put your weight behind it, because one of the coolest things about the eBosser is it has the auto eject feature. So if you feed something in and it's too thick, it's going to shoot it back out at you. So you don't need to worry about giving it that good old heave-ho to get it in there. Because with 8 layers of fabric, this is a bit of a tight fit, but it still works. So as you can see there, just from my top layer, let me go ahead and, there we go. It cut through all 8 layers, and of course I'm just kind of pulling them out, but every now and then you'll have a thread that maybe hangs on. But you can see there 8 layers of that flower cut through in one pass with the AccuQuilt Go die. And here we go, we got this piece here too that cut out. Alright, so now we're going to do this again, but this time we're going to use the Sizzix die. So to do the Sizzix die, because if you notice this, the Sizzix die is a little bit thicker than the AccuQuilt die. So we have to change our bottom platform. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my C platform. Go ahead and put my die on there. And let's get some more fabric on here. Okay, that's 3. 4. That's 6 layers. There's 7 and 8. Alright, so again we're going to go ahead and just top it with our A plate. And again, you may feel the need to kind of give this a little good shove when it goes in, but just go right ahead. I'll tell you that auto eject feature is very cool. When we were at CHA, I was demonstrating that for a lot of people, because it basically means you can't possibly put anything in your eBosser that is going to break it. So you don't have to worry about having too thick of a sandwich. And look, there you go. 8 layers of that flower there from the Sizzix die. So this is very cool. There's some other very cool things that we can do with fabric with this machine too, and I will demonstrate those in a future video. But we have lots of options here, and this goes beyond paper crafting. I mean, with the fabric here, it really, you know, can work with a lot of quilting and sewing enthusiasts as well. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. This is Denise with Purple Paper Paradise and the AccuQuilt Design team. Bye now.